500K.
Congratulations.
She was at $499 earlier.
That's because we're helping the competition. We're talking about her.
You gotta stop saying competition.
They're not looking at our videos. They're looking at hers.
We're working on it. There's a video by JustPearlyThings, right? And it was a video where a lot of her points I didn't agree with, right? It was a lot of points she had that I was just like, it felt a little just maybe from her perspective, a little biased. You know,
just to introduce the audience to her, a lot of people probably know her.
I mean, I gotta find the vid
already because she's blowing up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you know, if you get banned on TikTok, that means you're doing something. I would classify her as just a woman version of Fresh and Fit, except she's smarter.
Yeah, I don't want to.
A little bit more tact.
I don't want to belittle her with those two. Those two are something
Fair
else.
point, but the quickest comparison I have is to.
Yeah, but she definitely she goes about things statistically, and then you know, she obviously speaks from the woman's perspective. Definitely her own. She definitely tries to use stats to back herself up in her own perspective, her own personal biases, of course, just like how we talk with our own personal biases and whatnot, how we grew up and whatnot. And then she tries to make sure that there's this importance in terms of like the male-female dynamic. Obviously, she's of the type where it's like when women are on here, a lot of women are kind of on the pushing men down angle, and she's trying to be like, you know, they're not as bad as you think they are. So she's kind of one of those activists or advocating for men. Yeah, there's some videos where there's things she's talking about where I do like. It's always good to have a perspective where a gender is talking about the other and the personal issues that happens from their dynamic, so that way each of the genders can learn from each other. You know, it's just like somebody or just every spectrum in general. Like you have like people from the LGBT community that talks about their experiences and how they get to interact with people of other, you know, other orientations and whatnot, right? And obviously we get the aspect of Pearl, who's a woman that gets to talk about the male perspective and stuff. I think it's on her main channel, and it was something about it was basically talking about the attraction power that a man has. And then Pearl was talking about this aspect as to women's attraction falling off and on, but not exactly where she can define why that's an issue. It's an issue that happens sometimes where a girl, you know, seems to be smooth with you, chilling with you and stuff like that. Then little things you do just magically turns them off, and they can't explain it. Right?
All right, let's give the competition some views.
You gotta find it. Plus, the thing is, I can't lie. There's aspects with her where she says things as she is. Like, there's self-awareness to her that I respect, that a lot of people just don't have.
Some of the things she says, though.
It's not like she's that radical. It's not like she's that radical type where it's like whatchamacallit, where they're not self-aware of themselves. Like Fresh and Fit, they're not self-aware. They really be on this douchebag mentality, super heavy.
Good comparison.
And she really is like, oh, I'm aware that I come off or appear as average. I know I have expectations. Like she says she wants a guy who's over 6 foot and stuff like that. She wants to seriously date. But she said those are her preferences, and that's how she wants to go about things. I'm not mad at it. If you want a guy who's over 6 foot, I ain't mad at it.
She is pretty tall.
But she says she can go into an environment, be aware of who's more attractive than others. And of course she's upset because she'd like that attention. But she's like, it's the reality. And that's what I like, because a lot of people like denying reality.
That is one thing that she said, though. She said, what, she's like a 4 or something like that?
She said she was like a 5. Like she's average. And the thing is with her, she has these average kind of looks, but when she starts talking and stuff like that, I respect how she articulates herself. You know?
So you're saying her intelligence attracts you?
I mean, intelligence, if you really know what you're talking about, yeah, your personality plays a role.
The title, Jaquan is attracted to Pearly.
I'm weak. Oh, okay. I think I can. It's called The Raw Attractive Power All Men Have That Women Won't Admit to Feeling. It's her reacting to somebody else's video.
Speaking of which, can we just get at least one woman to admit that sometimes they dress up for men? Can we just get that going? Just someone, please, just say that. Just let me.
And one of the funniest things is somebody said this video, the reaction video, is 15 minutes of describing basic masculinity without calling it masculinity. Right? This is one of the examples. The lady in the video was saying they might do something that you're attracted to, but you won't tell them because you're not trying to give them any power over you, because you're trying to keep that position intact. Like in terms of if they keep doing more of this action, it might make you fall more for them. It's like these girls who put guys in the friend zone. Then they start doing actions that they rock with. Then they start showing them that demon time energy. They don't want to commit to them, but they might give you some of that, and they'd be like, oh no, I ruined the friendship. Like, you the one who acted. Like, dang, just be straight up with yourself. You was attracted to the man you was. But you have self-control. You could have stopped from giving him the cheeks, but you did.
All right, let's play the intro and see
Yeah, the girl in video in terms of reaction takes the time with talking, so.
What up, guys? Welcome to the
We're gonna have to make some jumps.
Today, I am going to be reacting to a video that talks about how women feel attraction to men just for being men. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to the
Oh wait, nah. She plugged the whole channel. We broke. We need subs.
Daily videos. And if you guys have watched 3 or more of my videos,
I might sub. I'm a simp.
So what you're saying is you are interested in Pearly Things.
Nah, she not feeling me.
She not?
I mean, I'm her height requirement, but she not feeling me.
Wait, I thought you were 5'3".
Oh yeah. Well, in this dimension.
Would you stop? And you better bet, you coward.
Nah, I remembered. I just had to think about it for a while.
Oh, this is starting to be a little wild.
Right.
Guys go, it's kind of more serious because guys are feeling the feminine energy, if you will,
Fold.
more strongly than women are, right? Women are
Pair of tens.
Flush.
You got a flush?
Yes, sir. It was building. I don't know why you kept playing.
No, of course I saw a flush. I didn't think you had one.
the same reaction as guys are having. The guys are hypnotized. They're being put in a trance. Their hormones have gone like insane, and their hormones have given them like sex brain to the point where they're just almost out of control.
I tell you, when she said sex brain.
Okay, yeah, a pair of boobs, big whoop. Very nice, or whatever. Like when my boyfriend, for example, sees one, it's a totally different experience. I'm just like, I really don't get it. But that's kind of man goggles, you know what I'm saying? So...
Man goggles?
Sound like
I guess from the perspective of a man. Things are different, okay.
But I really believe that a lot of men have no idea that women feel this way about guys. Because maybe not everyone does to the same degree. Like, not all women feel this way to the same degree.
Alright, so I think I get a message. I'm gonna just skip ahead because she's joining on. Okay, now we're hearing Pearly Things' point of view.
men and women see each other completely differently. And we also see different situations completely differently. Like, for example, when I had a job, I was the only girl at the office. And everyone would be so helpful. Like, I loved that job. Everyone was always helping me do things, whatever. And one of my coworkers told me that it was because I was a girl and he did not get the same treatment. And if you asked any guy in the office, they would have told you the same thing. But that's the way like a man sees a situation versus a girl who thinks, oh, they're just being nice, da 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 da.
I have heard that.
I can't wait till you make a comment about her jawline.
Listen. I don't want to be banned on TikTok.
Fundamentally unattractive to women. And I myself have rejected a lot of guys, you know, back when I used to date. And
Jaquan, carry your on.
Maybe this one was too shy.
Like, I already got called a douche for calling
I almost Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace to the boy.
But wait, she's rejecting them though, so they going after her for a reason.
I mean,
right?
they went after the populace and even the median.
Anyway.
Maybe this guy, he wasn't confident enough. Maybe
Pearly looked better.
his looks really.
Oh my God. Just say you like Pearly.
This guy, he wasn't like, you know, acting cool enough.
Like, and that's the thing, guys. When you get rejected, you have no idea why the girl is rejecting you. For example, there are guys that I rejected them, and it had nothing to do with them. It was me.
Wait for it.
I was in a place in my life where I didn't realize it at the time, but I was too hung up on the last guy that I never really gave any guys a chance. And that didn't have anything to do with them. That didn't make them any less like manly or attractive or whatever. It was me. And a lot of times you might get hung up on something and think it's you and take it personally, but the less or the more you can stop taking things personally, the better you're going to have the more you're going to have success with women. Because oh my gosh, women, the way our brains are, we go by on our emotions, and those change daily. So
just so it's I'm gonna end it there. I think I get the point of this video right
there's
now. I get
more.
what you're saying.
Yeah, there's more takes that she had. I was disagreeing with that. I wanted to get into.
For Jaquan's sake, help boost up his bae by going and watch a video.
Weak.
But I get it.
The slander.
In that one moment, that kind of goes to what you said, that men don't know how attractive they really are. They would still get rejected for.
Society has a tendency.
They don't even know.
Yeah, obviously women to get put more into beauty standards, permits and whatnot, and a guy a lot of times looks tends to be pushed to the side. It's mostly on what he can do and this and that in terms of his value.
But a guy might not be getting rejected because of his looks.
It's just and the thing is, obviously you're not warranted to explain why you're rejecting an individual, right? And then there's always those times where a guy gets rejected or a girl, and they have an ego. Oh, why are you rejecting me? That can happen sometimes from people with low self-esteem and whatnot. But there's times where, you might shoot your shot with someone, and then you see how Pearl was saying in her case, mentally she just wasn't ready for that. So it wasn't necessarily the individual's the issue. She was just like, I'm messed up. So I can't take you on at this point in time, which happens. But you can't sit there waiting.
That is true.
You can't lie in the paint because it's too unrealistic. Illogical to do. It's too much emotional investment you're putting into somebody that might never pay dividends at all, and then they can finally be ready and not want you, and that's the worst. Waited 2 years.
You sound like you're speaking from personal experience. You wanna tell the audience something?
Nope. But I definitely don't want to be that guy.
Man, I think we all been there, but kudos to guys because we learn to bounce back.
That's the thing. It's one of those angles you have to face rejection in order to get results. One of my main points with this is you always have rejection posted on your forehead. But the thing is, you can never get that confirmation until you shoot your shot. So you're automatically being rejected until you say something. So it's just the fear of saying nothing is even worse because it's just like, you never asked. Then the next person comes in. Guess what? The person, she might have been interested in you the whole time, but you never said a word.
Next.
Or vice versa.
Look, I'll just take it as this. You're not as ugly as you may think you are. Simple as that.
It's definitely
I'll take that as good news. if what that woman was saying represents a bigger populace, then you're probably not as ugly as you think you are.
Yeah.
Yay,
I'm weak. But
Pearly thinks you can hit him,
I gotta
Jaquan.
find it.
He hits your height requirements.
No,
but he's not sitting down.
I'm a short man. Now, Rudy.
Oh, my.
He's of the right height.
With high heels, maybe. You know how it is.
Those are gonna
extra
be
3 to 4 inches when you put on high heels.
Now he's gonna need the 10-inch pumps.
Damn, you say he's that short? Oof.
Not that he's that short. He's just about to be that Shaquille
Yeah,
O'Neal
10-inch
out.
pumps. He will be 6'3".
He'll be Shaq right after. We're amping him up.
And I'll be Kevin Hart in the group, huh? Yo, we saying way too many names. If somebody comes after us,
we're gonna be so under the radar.
Oh, facts.
But we're working on being on the radar.
Trying to. So next goal, 100 or 1,000.
I mean, it's good. It's good to aim higher, but 100 is realistic. But Bryton really needs 1,000.
1,000 subs, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what we can do to be better.
Get there.
Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. And just let us know what you think. Let us know what you think about Pearly Things. Let us know if Jaquan has a shot. You know.
boy,